Hi everyone, I'm Heather of Dashworthy and I'm here with another free yoga video. This week I'm really excited. We're going to do an energizing Vinyasa yoga flow, heart opening to start your day. Please roll out your mats, get into something comfortable. Maybe you've had your morning coffee, or maybe this will be your wake up, or really you can practice any time of the day. And today we're just going to be moving, having nice energy, not going to need any props, so just our own body weights. We are going to start on the back, just like we wake up in the morning, just laying nice and flat. So almost come into a Shavasana to start the practice. Shimmy the shoulders, get nice and comfortable. And maybe you bring your hands to your belly and your heart like we started last week's practice. Feeling your prana and energy. As you inhale, fill all the way up. Feel the rise of your belly. And open mouth, exhale. One more cleansing breath. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. This time seal your lips for our Ujjayi breath. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the nose. Activate your compartmental breathing by breathing first into the belly, then the chest, and exhale through the belly, then the chest. Feel how your hands move with your breath. Bringing our focus inward and away from anything that's going on in our lives. Just being present in this moment. And feeling that love for yourself. Just stopping and saying, I love you. Bringing our love and attention and light inward. One more round of breath. First in the belly, then the heart. Now through the belly and the heart. Just feel everything soften. And we'll bring our knees into our chest. Give yourself a little hug. And then stretch it out long. Extend your legs, extend your arms. You're getting up first thing in the morning. And then start to rock and roll the length of your mat. Give your spine a little massage. And we'll meet up into a seat. And then roll over your legs and come into a cat-cow, our tabletop position, setting up for our cat and cow. So our hips stack over our knees, shoulders come over our wrists, fingers point forward. Really engage your core by pulling the belly in, pressing the ground away. And then on the inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, bend in the elbows, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, press the ground away, cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine. 2 more rounds with your breath. Make this feel good. Deepest yet. And then we'll meet back in center. And starting to fire up the core just a little bit more. Extend your right arm forward, thumb points up. And then left leg reaches back. Engage your glutes to lift the left leg higher. Really square the left hip to face the ground. Press away, get longer. And exhale, tap your knee to your nose. Engage your core. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. One more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. And exhale, set it down. And switch over to the other side. Let's find our balance. Inhale, left fingertips forward, right foot back. Reach out through the heel. Square off the hips and pull the belly into the spine. Engage your core. Inhale, reach further. Exhale, tap your knee to your nose. Engage your core. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend and tap. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend and tap. Inhale, reach. And exhale, set it down. Curl the toes under, lift the hips, find your downward facing dog. Walk out the heels, engage your hamstrings, your calves. Start to wake up your back. Maybe wag your hips back and forth. Shake your head out, yes and no. And then find some stillness with your heels. Lift the tailbone to the sky and really grip all of your knuckles into the earth as you press the ground away. Shine the eyes of your armpits forward and find some grounding here. Let's find one cleansing breath together. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. Tippy toe your feet forward to come to the front of your mat and find your forward fold. Interlace your hands behind your low back. We'll open into the shoulders for some deeper heart opening today. And then extend your arms up toward the sky. And now think about any time you're gripping your hands behind your low back to bring the heels of the hand together. That makes it trickier, but over the long run, you'll get more opening that way. Maybe have a bend in the knees here. Wave left to right. Really release your head and neck. And let the gravity do the work. And one more breath. And then bring your big toes together to touch. Tippy toe the feet in, big toes touch. And then roll up like a rag down, nice and slow. Take your time. And if this bothers your spine, it might be more beneficial for you to keep your spine straight as you rise up. Just listen to your body. Big toes are together. You can have a slight space between your heels. And then really root the tailbone down as you lift your knees, engage your quads, palms face forward. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Get long. Exhale, hands will come to your heart center. Close your eyes. Press your thumbs into your heart. Let's take a cleansing breath together. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, sigh it out. Seal your lips. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. Your powerful breath today will be generating some prana, some energy. Just be patient with yourself. Be patient with what your body will allow today. Maybe today you're feeling strong. Maybe today you're feeling soft. It's okay. Just listen to whatever messages it's sending you. If you need to take a rest in child's pose, press pause, get a glass of water, or stay in Shavasana for the whole practice and just listen to the breath cues. That's okay. Make this practice about you and what you need in this moment. It's all good. Let's pause here, take a deep breath together. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. And just take a moment to set an intention for today's practice. Maybe it's being present in this moment. And without further ado, flutter your eyes open. Bring your arms down by your side. Inhale, reach your arms up, get long. And exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, plant the palms by your feet. Step back to a high plank pose. Hold at the top. Press the ground away, get long. And exhale. Inhale, tap your left knee to the left elbow. Step it back. Inhale, right knee, right elbow. Step it back. Head is supported. Tap left elbow. Tap right elbow. Shift forward an inch and lower all the way down onto your belly. Come onto the tops of your feet and tense your fingers on the outside edges of your mat. Forehead comes down to the mat. Exhale, release to the ground. Inhale, press the ground away. Lift through the heart. Dip your left shoulder, look under your right arm. Inhale, rise a little higher. Exhale, dip your right shoulder, look under your left arm. Inhale, rise. One more time each side. Dip to the right. Inhale, get a little higher. And exhale, dip to the left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms under the shoulders, curl the toes under, press the ground away, and come back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Hop or step between the hands, top of the mat, fold. Inhale, rise up. Reach your arms high, get long. Exhale, bend in the elbows, lean it back. Goalpost your arms, shine your heart forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, hop or step back to your high plank. This time, lower only halfway with control for our chaturanga. Inhale, reach your heart forward, up dog. And exhale to your down dog. Inhale, look forward. Hop or step between the hands, top of the mat. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, goalpost your arms. Lean it back. This time, interlace the hands behind your low back. Reach it back. Open through the heart even more. Really tuck your tailbone. Find the place that feels good. Bend in the knees, fold it forward, arms reach up to the sky. And then release that grip, bend the knees, sit back, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, reach longer, sit back deeper. Exhale, reach your arms back, fly your arms, sit deeper. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, airplane arms. And forward fold. Plant the palms, hop or step back through your chaturanga. If you're hopping back, land with bent arms. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, lift your right toes high to the sky. Exhale, tap your knee to your nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step the foot forward and then come down. Walk your left foot in just a little bit. Straighten through both the legs. Both feet are flat on the mat. And pivot your hips to neutral, squared to the front of the mat. And then fold over this right hamstring. This is where if you have blocks, you need a little space here, you can use your blocks to come a little higher. Otherwise, working toward bringing your fingers toward the ground. And keep a nice straight spine as you fold forward. One more breath here. And then bend into this right foot. Walk the hands forward about 1.5 feet. And then quarter moon, lift the left toes high. Pivot the feet to point toward the earth. Hips are squared toward the earth. Reach up longer. Exhale, bend the knees, Shiva squat. Inhale, reach. One more, Shiva squat. This time, reach your left leg high, open the hips, stack the hips, half moon pose. Tent on the right fingertips, and reach your left arm high. If you fall out, just getting back in. You can always use a block under this right hand here. Reach a little higher. And then exhale, step it back, warrior two, rise up. Taking a moment to set up your stance here. So our left toes point forward, or parallel with the back of the mat. Right heel intercepts the arch of that back foot. Right toes point forward. Bend deep into this front leg and reach out through the hands in opposition. Get long in your neck. And sink deeper on your exhale. One more breath. Inhale long. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reach your right hand back, reverse your warrior. Breathe deep into that right side body. One more breath. Exhale, extended side angle, right forearm to the right thigh, reach left fingertips high. Press into the outer edge of that back foot. Maybe come into your mudra here with index and thumb touching. And spin the heart open. Feeling free to take this to your fullest expression. Maybe that's on the ground or coming into a bind. One more breath. And release this. And reverse your triangle. Straighten through this front foot. Reach the right arm back. Challenge your balance. One more breath. And then shift the arms to be parallel with the earth. Reach the fingertips forward, bump the hips back, triangle pose. Right hand pivots to meet the right shin or ankle, maybe even your right big toe. Left fingers reach up. You can add a little heat to this, reaching the right fingertips up, maybe even left to the front of the mat. One more breath. And then rise on up. Pivot the right toes in. Get long in your spine. And exhale, fold. If you would like to invert your body today, we could set up for tripod headstand. And if this is enough for you, maybe just staying in your forward fold. Maybe bringing your arms through, taking one leg and then the next, twisting it out. Otherwise, if you're taking tripod, plant your hands between the feet, shoulder width. Come to the ball or the crown of your head as you lean it forward. Really grip your hands into the earth and then shift forward, and rise up with control. Core is engaged. Breathe here. Get long. Press the ground away. One more breath. And then lower with control. And we'll all rise halfway. And then exhale, fold. Just pivot to come to a low lunge at the front of your mat. And then reach the right toes high. Shake it out. And come back to our down dog. Inhale, left toes come high. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift the left toes high. Exhale, step it forward. This time coming onto the ball of that back foot and then pivoting the hips to be neutral and squared to the front of the mat. Inhale, get long, and exhale, fold. Having that straight spine here. One more breath. Bend into this front leg, quarter moon. Lift the right leg high, square the hips. Flex through that foot. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, bend the knees, Shiva squat. Inhale, quarter moon. Exhale, bend and tap. One more. Inhale, quarter moon. Exhale, bend and tap. Inhale, rise, stack the hips, and find your half moon pose on this side. Maybe using your block. Find your focus. One more breath. And then step it back, setting up for our warrior two on this side. So finding your alignment here, square the hips, reach your arms out long, and look over your left fingertips. Really slide those shoulders down your back, away from your ears. One more breath. Reverse your warrior. Reach your left fingertips back. God, can you hear your breath? Come to your extended side angle. Left forearm to the left thigh, or find your expression on this side. Maybe wrapping the right arm around the back, possibly grabbing the full bind. Left arm under the thigh. Spiral your heart open. Reach your shoulder blades to touch. Straighten through this front leg. Reverse your triangle. Reach your left fingertips up and back. One more breath. And then pivot the arms down. Reach the fingertips forward and come into your triangle pose. Spin your heart up into the right. And really reach back with the inside of your left thigh. Heart shines up and forward. Inhale, rise back up. This time pivot your feet to be parallel once again. Actually, bring your heels in. So toes will point out and then bend in the knees, coming into our horse or goddess pose. Hands will come to your heart center. And I'll just turn around so you guys can see this way. Stay where you are. But hands will come to your heart center. Again, toes are out. Just shift left to right here. As your knees are bent, just work into your hips. Find stillness in the center line. And then hands will come to the inner thighs. Inhale, get long. And exhale, dip your left elbow, look under your right arm. Inhale, rise. Using and trusting your body for this. Exhale, dip. Inhale, rise. Oh, this feels so good to me. Hopefully it is for you guys. Exhale, dip. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dip. Inhale, come back to center. And then walk the feet in just slightly and come to our Malasana pose. Hands will come to our heart center. Toes are still pointed out here. And just breathe here. Use this grip of your elbows between your thighs to spread them even wider. Sink a little deeper in your hips. One more breath. And then we'll straighten the knees. Walk your big toes in together to touch. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. To standing, reach your shoulders to meet your ears. Sigh it out. One of my favorite heart openers is our dancer pose. So just face the forward of your mat now. I know we're all turned around, but I'll show you facing this way. And we'll root in through the feet. As you keep your left foot rooted, bring your left arm up by your ear. Right hand points out and grabs for the inner edge of this right foot. And breathe in, fill up. And exhale, kick the right foot into the hand as you lean forward. Keep the hips squared. Find your focal point. Allow your heart to shine as you lean forward. If you fall out, get right back in. One more breath. And then we'll rise up together. Let that one go. Shake it out. One side might be easier than the other. Give yourself patience. Shake it out. And we'll even out on the other side. So root in through this right foot. Bring your right arm up by your ear. Left hand points out. Grab for the inner arch of that left foot. Breathe in. And exhale, fold. Kick into your foot as you allow yourself to lean forward. Breathe. One more breath. And inhale, rise up. And let that go. Then we'll all face the front of our mats. Big toes touch. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, fold toward Uttanasana. Plant your palms and come onto your knees. Knees are about hip-width distance apart. And we'll come onto standing on the knees, setting up for our camel pose. One of my all-time favorite energizing heart openers. It could be a little vulnerable, but we're working into the hips, the heart, the shoulders, and I just love it so much. So, setting up here, tuck your tailbone. Really shimmy your shoulders down, your back away from your ears. Fingers point down. And start to lean it back. Keep your neck supported, neck long, glutes soft. If you could see behind you, grab for one ankle, then the other. And press your hips forward as you lean it back. Heart shines up and back. One more breath. And then rise up. And sit back on your heels. It can be very intense. Let's take a breath. Close your eyes. Inhale, fill up to your crown of your head. Open mouth. Sigh it out. One more cleansing breath. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, sigh it out. Come back on up. We could do it one more time here. Or if you're ready to rest, feel free to take child's pose. That's completely okay. And then shimmy those shoulders down, away from your ears. Inhale, rise, and start to lean it back. Find your edge on this round. Pull the ribs in. One more breath. We'll rise back up and sit back on our heels. This time spread your knees wide. Big toes touch and come into your child's pose. Arms reach forward, fingers plant into the earth. Forehead's in the earth. Let's get grounded in here. Fill up, fill all the way up. Open mouth, exhale. One more. And just come back to your intention. what you had set out to do at the beginning of this practice. Just see how you feel right now. Let go of anything from earlier in this practice, this day, this week, this life. Let it go. Be here now. Life is happening in this moment. How engaged and present can you be? Rock left to right on your third eye center, honoring your intuition. You already know. All the answers are already inside of you. Just listening, trusting, and slowing down, appreciating the silence. And then keep the forearms planted into the earth and come onto your belly for our Sphinx pose. Maybe walking the elbows in just a little bit. And press the ground away as you shimmy your shoulders up and back. Heart shines forward. Breathe deep. Our toes are pointing back. We're on the tops of our feet. Lift your chin in and up. Lift out through your crown. And then come onto your left tricep. Twist over to the right. Come into an Anjali Mudra. Plant that right hip into the earth. Twist over to the right. Really using that hip planting and this twisting motion to spin from the upper spine. Rinsing everything out. And then bend the right knee and extend it out to the side. Reach your right arm up and over and grab for the right knee with the left hand. Come on to your right shoulder. Simple twist. If it doesn't hurt your neck, look over your right shoulder. Breathe. One more breath. And then we'll come back to center and twist over to the left. Come onto your right triceps and then plant your palms together. Root in through that left hip. Engage the quads, lift the kneecaps, reach out through your crown, get longer. One more breath. And then bend into this left knee, extend it out to the side, and twist over your left shoulder, bending, looking over the left side, maybe goalposting your arm if you have a couch in the way like me. Maybe even using that to help twist you deeper. And as you root your shoulder into the earth, extend your left knee out long toward the opposite side. One more breath. And then we'll just roll onto our backs, find the center of your mat. And bend into the knees, give yourself a little hug, roll left to right. We're slowing it down, we're almost there. And then grab for the opposite, the outside edges of your feet, and rock left to right, happy baby. And really bend into the knees here, root your tailbone into the earth, and play around with what feels good. Maybe extend the left leg, then the right. Maybe bringing the feet together to touch, a little Supta Baddha Konasana in the air. And just find what feels good in your body. Soften your face, relax. And then pull into a tight little ball, give yourself a hug. Breathe in, fill all the way up, your deepest breath of practice. Hold at the top. Breathe in a little more. And then open mouth, exhale. Extend the legs out long. Arms come out to your sides. Palms face up. And just let go of anything you're still hanging on to. Release your breath, release your body, any tension. We'll take one cleansing breath to ground here together. Inhale, fill up. Imagine a bright white light traveling down your spine, filling your belly and your chest. Open mouth, just let it escape. And then let go. Soften your toes, your ankles, your shins, your thighs, your belly, your heart. Melt your throat, your tongue, your eyes, your forehead. Just imagine your entire body softening into the earth. Shavasana. Start to wake up the body. Raise your fingertips with your thumbs. Wiggle your toes. Roll your jaw. And reach your arms up and overhead like we started our practice. Wave your head left to right. And then roll onto your side. Either one is fine. Whichever's your favorite. Bend into your knees. Find your fetal posture. Just find a moment of gratitude. Think of something you're grateful for right now. And smile. Press the ground away. Come up to a seat. Nice, easy, cross-legged posture. We'll sit up tall. Reach out through the crown. Feel yourself aligned from your root chakra up to your crown. Bring your hands to your heart center and bow your head. Feel your heartbeat against your thumbs. Thank yourself for bringing yourself to the mat today to generate this prana, this energy, this beautiful life force together. When we are in this place of peace together, we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today's Energizing Vinyasa morning yoga flow. I hope that it has started your day out perfectly, that you're full of energy and positive light and love that you will go spread throughout the rest of your day to everyone you come across. And I thank you for allowing me to guide you through this practice. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe so you know when a new video is added. And I'm so, so grateful for you being here. Namaste.